Hello everyone, welcome to another day in the car. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Echo Lloyd. Echo is a mom and grandma. She just turned 49 years old this past May. She was reported missing the same month that Suzanne Morphew was reported missing, but we haven't heard as much about Echo. I suspect it might have something to do with the fact that Suzanne lived in a near mansion here in Colorado, while Echo lived her best life out in a mobile home in a rural area in Missouri. Echo was in a decent relationship with her estranged husband. She just had reached the point in her life where she wanted to spend some time on her own and come into herself. And so she was out at their property and living on her own. And her husband and her kids are all on good terms with her. And on Mother's Day, one of her daughters went to go see her, and Echo's car was gone. Echo wasn't home, so the daughter left the Mother's Day gift on the porch and tried to reach her mom throughout the week and was unable to get in touch with her mom, so she was worried that something was wrong. She went out to her mom's house on May 15th, and her mom wasn't there. She went pounding on all the doors and everything, and Echo seemed to have vanished. And it's a really difficult case. Among other things, she lives in a really rural area. There's a lot of water near where she lives. There's been some searches. There hasn't been anything, as far as I know, to the scale of what happened in the Suzanne Morphew case. And we really need more answers in the Echo Lloyd case. And I sent an email to the sheriff that was in charge of the Echo case. It has moved on to where the Highway Patrol, Missouri Highway Patrol, is now in charge of the case, and I'll have the contact information in the description. But I contacted the sheriff of Benton County, Missouri, where Echo is missing from, because I didn't know the Missouri State Highway Patrol contact, but I did know this fellow. So, his response when I was asking, is there any new information available in Echo's case? Is it still an active investigation? And the response was, the Missouri State Highway Patrol has complete jurisdiction over the Lloyd case. I can tell you that thousands of man-hours have been expended on this case, and many more will follow. It is an active case and will continue to be so until we find her. The info in regards to the Lloyd case has slowed down significantly, but the investigators are still following up on any new leads, no matter how insignificant they seem or foolish. Every rabbit hole will be traveled down. This is personal with our little agency. A case like this affects everyone within the community, including law enforcement. As far as the general public is concerned, they can keep an ear to the ground for any conversation they might pick up on that could lead to closure to this case. Someone out there knows something about Echo Lloyd. We need to find them. And so, if you have any information about Echo Lloyd, if you've heard any rumors, please call them in. Echo has been missing over a year now, and the only new information I've come across is that rather than last being seen on May 10th, they now know that she was last seen on May 14th at her property there in Benton County, Missouri. Now, if we go back to what the daughter said about what she discovered at Echo's house on May 15th, it seems a bit chilling. So on May 15th, she drove to her mom's house to try to find out what was going on because she hadn't heard from her, and that is not like her at all. And she was banging on the front door and the back door and basically running around the house, banging on the house, hoping that her mom was inside and their mom would hear her, but there was no answer. And so finally, this lady broke into the house. And when she got in there, she could tell that someone else had been there. Someone that was not her mom. Because while it was not ransacked, there was trash and there was food with mold on it, and she calls her mom OCD and says her mom's house was never like that. Even more alarming, she found her mom's cigarettes, her mom's purse, her mom's wallet, and ID, and even some cash there in the house. And there was a Walmart receipt from May 10th that had her mom's signature on it. And what was missing besides her mom was her mom's phone, her mom's medications, and her mom's car keys. She called the police right away. And at first, there were tips coming in. At first, it seemed like there was something going on, and right now I know from being in contact with a couple different people that really want to bring Echo home, they're feeling very lost. It feels like nothing's happening in this case, and they would like for you to spread the word about Echo and maybe put a little pressure on the Highway Patrol to make sure that Echo is not going to be forgotten and that they are not going to let this become a cold case, that they will keep looking. And also, please keep your ear to the ground, and if you hear anything, and like this sheriff said, even if it sounds ridiculous, pass it on. There might be some truth to it. Echo needs to be found. Thank you for watching Another Day in the Car with Jules.